clarity precedes acceleration. All right. Clarity is kindness. Alignment is power. And this is my favorite one. Obedience is success, because God's favor follows obedience. And so there are 4 key stages. There's the launch, build, sustain, and scale. Each stage requires different tools, they require different focus, and they require different investments. So one of the things that Laura highlighted to me is that not everyone is meant to build this quote unquote big, huge business. And not to say that everyone is going to stay in a small space. Like, you need to understand, like, actually what are we called to serve? Even if you think what you have is small, may be more impactful than you can ever know. Okay. So depending on where you're at, you just got to be understanding that what you can manage. So here's the question you are asking yourself is, do I have the capacity to maintain X amount of clients? Like, one of the questions I ask my client is, how many clients do you want to coach on a regular basis? Right? Because if you're saying, I want to serve 20 people, and then you only have the capacity to handle 5 people, that's a big difference, right? So here you're looking at capacity, and do you actually have the support for what you're doing? So this is where teams come into play. So you might want to now bring in someone to help you. If you're bringing in someone before you've validated everything, then you're just handing off confusion to them. Okay. So team is where you start to build here, and then you actually up level your automations here and building around community and refining your message. And so you're looking to answer the question, what I no longer carry. So now you're not going to just, hey, do all of this, hand everything over. You want to be strategic about it. You want to know, okay, what can I do that I like to do, that I want to keep doing? What can I do, but I don't necessarily like doing, that I can actually hand off? What am I not good at all, but is important, or what can I not do? But so the one that you actually want to hand off is the things that you know how to do, because then you have the eye to say, that does not look right. That's not how I want it. Versus saying that I don't know how to do and I don't want to do, because then you don't know if the person is actually doing it well. Okay. All right. So the important thing is to hand off things that are going to be, take some stress off of you and make your job easier. Now, if you're someone like one of my clients, Monica, who does not like anything to do with tech for the most part, but she's very gracious and she's a learner, she's determined to learn these things. She offloads a lot of those things, but then thankfully she has someone that can handle it for her. And she loves to show up and coach. She loves serving. That's her heart. That gives her energy. She's very creative. Like, she can't stop creating. Just this morning, we're talking about it. She can't stop creating. So you may be like, I need to be in that space. I like to create. I need someone to be able to handle the things that I can do them if I have to, but I don't want to do them. Let them do that. Like managing your social media. You create the content, hand it over to them to post it for you. Okay. Because that takes time. Or putting together the presentations. I build the content here. You create the presentation. I don't want to go through templates and put all this. That takes time, right? So those are the things that you want to look to hand off. It's important here that you're looking to see, how can I sustain what I'm building? This is where you want to build consistency and be able to sustain that with what you have. So sustainability is going to be the key here, and stewardship. Sustainability, because this is where burnout can happen. So don't skip this stage. And so what you need here is to enforce boundaries, know what you can do, when you can do it, and how you can do it. Have a team support. And this doesn't mean that you have to have 5 teams. Actually, this is where a lot of you, if you're okay with using certain AI tools that can be part of your team, but you still might need someone to actually handle the AI tools. Okay. This is where you need financial clarity, making sure you know what's coming in, what is going out. So be financially stewarding what you're building. And this is where rest is not optional. So If the work that you're doing requires you to abandon your peace, it is not from God. Because shalom is our portion, right? Shalom. And so peace is what carries you. So any questions at the sustain stage?
Yes, ma'am. So my question is, you said with the entry level automations, you gave us some ideas, but understanding all of the things that, the level, you said someone, oh man, they can't maybe handle but 5 to 10 customers or clients or something. So how do you figure out a way to understand all the things, the minimal things that you have to have that'll keep your business moving in the sustained state when you really don't know, and handle the part of delivering the service to the people? I don't know, does that make sense?
Okay, so what that would look like probably for you is in a sustained stage, you're looking for a system that is automated and set up that brings you consistent leads. So this is where you have a lead magnet out there that you can turn the tap on. I guess this is where ads will come into play. You can turn the tap on that ad. It brings in leads for you. And you have your emails that are already set up that can take them through the process of educating them about your services, or taking them to the next step of sign up for my masterclass or webinar or whatever the case may be. So that you have people that are showing up to the event, you deliver, and then you make an offer and you start again. And you can turn it off when you want to turn it off and turn it back on when you want to turn it on. So that's a system that will be automatically set up. You set that up in your build stage. Okay. And then that's how what you would use to sustain everything that you're doing.
All right, that sounds good. I guess the only thing is when you were talking about maybe in the build stage or delivery, and let's say you have 20, or let's say with this stage, when you turn it on, you get 20 potential clients, but you really, if it's coaching one-on-one, you're not going to really be able to coach them all well. So is this where you start coming up with different things like maybe group coaching or even evergreen products?
Yeah. So yes, exactly. So sustain is where you can put something as an evergreen offer, like you can do group coaching, or you can do it yourself kind of training.
Okay. Thank you.
But how I would set that up is because not everyone, I remember, just like you're not like in the same stage of business like everyone else. Everyone doesn't learn the same way. So there are going to be some people that are going to come into your ecosystem that will do well with do it yourself. And those are typically the 5%ers that can get the information and run with it. But 95% of the people, they need more than that, right? And so then you can have those 2 or 3 people that are going to be like waving their hands like, I need this now. I need my one-on-one coaching now. And you will have those few that will accept your offer. And then there's others that work well in groups, right? Because groups are more community and more support. Okay, so you can utilize a group coaching for that, right? So how you set it up is going to be important because we have a way that you can set up the first or second email that you send out can be like, hey, if you want to just jump ahead and like skip all the line, I'm not going to say it like that exactly, but it'd be weird like, okay, you're ready now? Okay, let me know, and then we can get started versus taking it through. Get it onto a masterclass and making an offer, all that, man, they don't need that, right? Any other questions?
Okay, I have a question which might probably be in the launch phase versus the sustainable phase.
No worries.
But when you were talking about giving over content to do, what format? Like, do you just record on your phone and like send that clip to so-and-so to do something with it, or like what do you do? Because my 15-year-old is willing to help me with my posts for a fee, not for free.
Guys,
and I don't even know, like I'll do these recordings on my phone, but right now I'm even stuck at the part of storage on my phone. Like, I'm not tech savvy at all. And so do I get a separate device? to do recordings, or do I just need to figure out my phone?
Let me give you two understandings of this. So when you're doing content on your phone, right, and you're recording like this, it's very personal. So you could go about sharing stuff. What you can do is you can make sure, I don't know if you have, you should, I don't know what kind of phone you have, but if you have Google Photos on your phone, it will save any photos or videos that you do on your phone into their cloud. And so then it would be easy for you or anyone else to extract that from there. So that's one of the things I have on my phone, Google Photos. It allows you to automatically, you don't have to do anything, just open the app and it will save it. So that's one way you can share, and then just delete it on your phone so that you clear out your space on your phone. Another thing, of course, you can increase your storage, which I had to do because I do a lot on my phone as well. But if you have time in your house and you have a laptop or a tablet or something, a video, you can just set up your thing, do your recording, save it in a folder on your computer or wherever on a USB, and share it with the person that you're going to be sharing it with. That's going to help you to edit it and post it and all that stuff for you. Okay. So yeah, if you're running out of storage, then use Google Photos or some other cloud storage that will automatically save those for you. So it makes it easy for you to can share it. And also you can be able to just automatically delete it from your phone afterwards.